Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Happy holidays. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about a palm-colored woman who will go around people's comment. To drop some silly comments and then come back to tell you that you are being racist to her because of her skin color, and she started like being prejudiced towards someone because of the skin color is by definition racism, right? And I am asking, you do not like somebody, or you don't like the kind of content somebody creates, but all you people do is go around looking for black content creators to drop some silly comments for them and then turn around to say that they are racist towards you, right? Like, how are they racist towards you? You messed around and you found out, and now you are screaming that black content creators are being racist towards you. I really don't understand it. When you do not like people's content, what are you doing on their pages? Why are you dropping comments? You don't like them, you don't like them, and then you ended up dropping comment, and they gave you the read of your life. I mean, Crystal Black doesn't fail when it comes to reading, and absolutely one of my best reads so far. You know what? Let's get into this.
Well, hello there, Deborah. Either I'm racist and I'm getting you confused with another G0t woman, or I've read you before. Is this not you on a slightly better day? Apologies, I just read the usernames and they are different. So this will be the first time that I read you in your once white bathrobe. Let's break this comment down line by line so you can clearly see where you had me effed up at. First, wow, 2 exclamation points. How dare you exclaim at me? The definition of exclaim is to cry out suddenly, especially in surprise, anger, or pain. I'm the one that should be exclaiming at you because you made me go to your profile and look at your videos. You forced me to look at your visage, and it made me surprised, angry, and in pain. And you knew that because judging by this picture, you're in your bathroom, and I'm sure it has a mirror unless you covered it because you know what you look like. Now I'm thinking about it, I bet you did cover that mirror. Starting 2 years ago, where you no doubt celebrated your 40th birthday. Because the day before, while you were in the office, your co-workers all gathered together to sing you happy birthday. And each one of them had one question for you. When are you retiring? Because they assumed by that growing waddle under your neck and the matching increasingly droopiness of the skin on your face and the bad dye job that anyone would think was because you're trying to hide your grays, that you were pushing 65. And after the 6th coworker asked you that, you went to the bathroom mirror and took a long, hard look at yourself. And the delusion that you convinced yourself of that you looked right around your age was shattered. So no, don't exclaim at me. The only people that should be exclaiming are your coworkers when you announce that you're only 40 years old. Next, you are not well. There goes those exclamation points again, but we've already covered that. I'm not well. You're the one who looks like the Grinch stole Christmas and your lips. I'm not the one whose face looks like it's concaved on one side and drooping to the left. I'm not the one who decided to make this video in a bathrobe and a shower curtain that matches my skin. I'm assuming y'all become more off-white with age, getting dingier and dingier as time progresses. Next, you have way too much anger. Exclamation points. Anger. You're the one whose deep-seated wrinkles indicate a lifetime of frowning and sadness and anger. You see, the thing about wrinkles are, it shows the most common facial expressions you've made throughout your life. And clearly you weren't happy. Anger is probably the feeling you had towards yourself because even though you covered up those mirrors, You can't cover up the reflection of your no doubt 30 cat's eyes. Meaning that when you look in your cat's eyes, that reflection showing back at you is what you've been trying to hide. Time catching up with you. A lifetime of racism etched onto your face. The only reason you feel comfortable posting the videos that you have is because TikTok comes with filters. And with all those mirrors covered up, you can convince yourself that this is what you truly look like. You probably don't even really need glasses. But how else are you going to hide that super puffy under eye? It's all that you can do to look as young as you can, so that older people at Walmart stop coming up to you asking if you're going to come to the bingo game at the church. You're tired of them asking which nursing home you're at. Next, why you think white people out for you? A period and a question mark. You do so love to use multiple punctuations. Are you asking me a question or are you making a statement? I'm going to assume that you're asking me a question. I don't think anything. I know. At first I was shocked by the question because looking at you, you would think that you grew up during the civil rights movement. But I had to remind myself, YT people age poorly. And when I realized that you were probably about 40 and barely leave your house out of fear that people will ask you how many knee replacements you've had, it clicked. You don't know what's going on in the world because your only friends are your cats and Fox News. Now, unless you want to do this again, I suggest that you stop wasting time leaving dumbass comments under my videos and instead spend what little time left that you have with the remaining hair on your head, because it's pushing back and getting thinner than normal. 10 out of 10. Listen, sometimes you just gotta talk to YT people like they talk to us. If I go to the store and I see one of them, I look and stare at them until they look up and look me in the eye. And then I do this. Got them before they could get me. If I'm at a restaurant and I have a server and they're clearly overwhelmed, booked with tables, having a real bad day, pass me my drink order and it's a Sprite, and I say, excuse me. I ordered a Diet Coke. Oh, I ordered a Sprite, all right. You gotta punch them when they're down. I go somewhere else, they have an attitude with me, I don't get upset. I said, why are you acting like a nigger? Oh my God. And I go on to explain to them how it just means ignorant. Anyone can be a nigger. Sometimes I even just walk directly in the middle of a sidewalk. Annoyed YT people just splitting like the Red Sea. Sometimes when I'm in the store and I see a group of male YT people, I go and alert security and say it looks like I saw them stealing something. If I have an Uber driver that's YT or an Instacart person, they could be the nicest in the world. And I'm gonna click on 1 star. You gotta get your reparations where you can.
You know, for the past 2 days, you've been like that police song. Fighting for every breath you take. Plus power. Plus power. Plus power. Being prejudiced towards some plus power. Being prejudiced towards someone because of the color of their skin is by definition racism. Prejudice plus power. Is this getting through to you? And you know what? I'm going to hurt your feelings right now. Because your ass has been fighting in these goddamn comment section for 2 whole fucking days. So I'm going to hurt your fucking feelings right quick. You want to know where a white person would suffer the greatest amount of racism? By rich white people. You want black people to be racist towards you. You want Hispanic people to be racist towards you. You want Asian people to be racist towards you. No, we don't like you because of something you did, not something you said or how you fucking look. Unfortunately for you, marginalized communities do not have the luxury of judging by the color of skin. We have to go by the content of character. But rich white folks don't. They don't. They get to talk about your ass like you ain't even in the motherfucking room, because 9 times out of 10, you're not. They get to say whatever kind of fuck shit they want to about you. And they do. Oh, black people called me cracker. I experienced racism. Rich people call you cracker. Then they fuck up your health insurance. How is snow roach not a racist term? Oh, gee, I don't know. It's something that got made up during the social media era. But your poor ass not being able to fucking pay your fucking bills while being talked about by the owners of said company who look down on you. Where the fuck do you think those jokes that come in TV shows about white folks living in trailer parks and shit like that, where the fuck do you think that comes from? You think black people do that shit? The whole sister cousin fucking. Where the fuck do you think that came from? You think black folks did that shit? No. They make comedies off of poor ass white folk. And they call y'all everything except your fucking names. They talk about y'all asses like you have tails. Fox News caters to your stupidity. Because they know. They fucking know. They put no stock in your own fucking intelligence. They tell you some shit and watch you fucking repeat it. They think less of you than you think of most black folk. But you won't say shit. You'll jump into every comment section of every fucking black historian, black intellectual, black educator, black social media commentator, whatever, to try to defend the fact that you feel like a victim because black people don't like you. And it has to be racism. Couldn't possibly be your fucked up ass attitude. Nah. Meanwhile, rich white people who have the power to affect your fucking life on a nearly constant basis fuck you over. They talk shit about you. They think less of you, and you say nothing to them. If you want to say white people can experience racism, yeah, at the hands of other white people. And I've always wanted to ask, what is the historical bar for racism? What is the historical bar that you would compare your racism to? What is it? If you answered historic racism in the form of what black folk had to endure in this country since the slave ships, you would be right. Now ask yourself, have you ever experienced that in reverse? Have black folks ever had power? Have Hispanic people ever had power? Have Asian people ever had power over you and could do shit to you based on the color of your fucking skin? No. But the people who can, the ones that call you redneck and cracker, dumb crackers, look just like you. And they're able to fuck up your goddamn rent and your mortgage and your fucking government assistance and your fucking job. Your fucking quality of life is shit on by a bunch of rich motherfuckers who don't think shit about your ass. So y'all got the right premise, just the wrong people. Anybody can experience racism. Yeah, at the hands of other white folk. Do you think you're as good as these motherfuckers? Try to go in their gated community with your bullshit. Try it. These people make fun of you over and over and over and over and over again. They tell you your values are shit. They tell you your fucking love of guns is shit. They tell you, they say that you're fucking your sister, your cousin, your dad, your brother, or whatever the fuck. They make fun of you on a nearly constant basis. They have stereotypical thought processes for poor white people. Or did you not notice that? And this isn't Tyler Perry or Oprah that's running these goddamn companies, these film production companies that are saying this shit. Cops stayed on the air. Cops is still on the air someplace. And I don't know how many shirtless, toothless white men were arrested with no shoes on. They tell you about yourself nearly daily, and you dumb bastards still won't fucking say shit to them. That's why y'all need guys like Coon Hat Guy. Because you want to look down on us, but you just don't want to get in trouble. Meanwhile, the motherfuckers that are really making fun of your silly ass, really being racist towards you, you don't say shit to them. Hollywood tells you you're a poor white trash. Conservative media talks to you like you're a fucking idiot. They don't even give you any sort of facts. They just work off your fucking feelings. The politicians cater to you. They make fun of you. Senator Jack Kennedy, or John Kennedy, from Louisiana, he is a minstrel show of poor white folk. And has been doing it since he got into fucking Congress. He's making fun of you. Because he thinks poor Louisianans are dumb. Poor white Louisianans are dumb as shit. These people have been making fun of y'all asses for 40 years. The corn pone down south cousin fucking. Like, seriously. But y'all want to look for racism over here. No. 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 Sorry. You want to say you're oppressed? The motherfuckers with the money are the ones that are oppressing you. And they have the power to fuck up your life. And they can't stand your asses. They can't. For fuck's sake, in 2016, y'all elected a motherfucker that did the shit. Donald Trump said it himself. He thinks miners are dumb. Coal miners. Because they couldn't get out the mine. He said that. He makes fun of y'all on a constant fucking basis. And y'all elected that motherfucker president of the United States. Yeah, lady, you experience racism. You do. At the hands of motherfuckers that look just like you. They tell you daily, that you ain't shit. They rely on stereotypes about poor white folks. They're prejudiced against you. They don't want you anywhere near their gated communities and their private schools with their little fucking white kids. And they have the power to fuck you over. You experience racism, all right. You just won't call out the motherfuckers that are actually doing it. You'd rather spend 2 fucking days in my comment section fighting for your goddamn breath.
So this is all I got from this video, and I really don't know what they gain from. I keep saying this: if you don't like somebody's content, all the best you can do is leave the person's page. But every day, day in, day out, they are just gonna be on black people's page looking for trouble, and then run out to scream racism or prejudice when they already messed up and all that. And they will just want to be, they just want to, how do I say that? They want to say some shitty things without getting in trouble. But how do you want to say some things without getting in trouble? You say you get in trouble. I mean, I love Crystal Black. Crystal Black knows how to read. I mean, when she reads you, you definitely will never smell her page again. And I love it for them because I don't know how they go around dropping comments on people's pages for no reason. And then when you call them out, they scream prejudice or they scream you are racist. I mean, who is hating you people because of the skin, the color of your skin? And then went by to say that it is a definition of racism. How is that? Like, number one is that something that I have noticed is that black people will never for a day call you out for no reason, right? They will be minding their business, creating their own content, and then they go around snooping, because that is what they do. They go around snooping, looking for someone to talk down on, looking for someone to show their racism to. And when they show it and you react, and then they call you racist, you know, or they say you are prejudiced against them because of the skin color, because of their skin color and all that. Why they were the one that looked for your trouble. So if you do not want to be called out, if you do not want to get into trouble because of what you sit back in your heart, like, I don't know how, keypad warriors, that is what I call them. They sit back in their house or in their offices, type blah, 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 and send out. And then when they get in trouble and they start saying that you people are being racist towards them because of their skin color. Man, enough of all this bullshit. Do not look for people's trouble, and trust me, you will never get, black people will never call you out or start reading you. But my Crystal Black really gave that woman the red of her life. And also, Thomas Bishop did a great job too. So next time, I am sure that they will never think of looking for a way to drop comments in people's videos and all that. That's all I got to say. See you all. I hope you enjoyed it. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.